I'm Audrey Johns from Lose Weight by Eating, and welcome to the Lose Weight by Eating kitchen. Today I'm going to share an amazing, yummy, sweet treat with you from my new cookbook, Lose Weight by Eating Detox Week. You can also check me out at loseweightbyeating.com or here on Facebook at Lose Weight by Eating with Audrey Johns. Now, what I love about this recipe is that it curbs my sweet tooth, and I have to assume many of you out there have a sweet tooth, right? Don't we all to some extent? And with New Year's here and we're all trying to stay on our resolutions, it's a little bit difficult. And we want chocolate and we want the naughty yummy stuff, and why not have it? Just have it in a healthier new way. So I want to show you today one of my favorite low calorie, really nutritious sweet treats from my new cookbook, Lose Weight by Eating Detox Week, so that you too can curb your sweet tooth at home and do it while you're actually losing weight. Now, it only has just 4 ingredients in it, and I'm gonna give you some modifications as we go along because you might have some of these ingredients in your home, and so maybe as soon as we're done here, you can get started on this as well. It's very, very easy. The first thing you're gonna need is 1 banana, and then you're gonna need 8 strawberries. I have a little bit extra here because they look prettier in the bowl with more. You'll need some dark chocolate or semi-sweet chocolate chips and coconut oil. Now, if you don't have coconut oil in the home right now, it can be a little bit pricey. I got this for only $5 today. However, you could use olive oil or any other all-natural kind of oil will work here. Coconut oil is the best. I especially like it because of how smooth it makes the chocolate and how manageable it makes the chocolate, and we'll go over that in a minute. But it also has a lot of beautifying ingredients, or it is a beautifying ingredient, and so, you gotta love a chocolate dessert that actually makes you pretty. So, what I love the most about this recipe is that it's just packed full of metabolism boosting and anti-aging ingredients. So the banana and the strawberries both will end up boosting your metabolism. The coconut oil will tell your body, hey, we're getting a little bit of healthy fat, so we can release some fat, some extra fat off of the body. And the strawberries and the chocolate are both anti-aging, so we have a yummy dessert here that makes us look young and pretty, and we get to splurge. Sounds wonderful, right? So it's very, very easy, and I'm gonna go over all of it with you right now. And I like to joke in my cookbook that the hardest part of this recipe is finding space in your freezer. So the first thing I have here is my pretty little plate with my parchment paper on it. You could also use wax paper if that's what you have in the home. And the first thing I recommend to do is, before you put anything on this, fit it in your fridge. Make sure you actually have space for it in your fridge, because that's the hardest part. And you don't want to be dealing with trying to shove this into the fridge, or I'm sorry, in the freezer. I keep saying fridge, I mean freezer, guys. You want to go ahead and have the space ready in the freezer for you, so you're not dealing with hot melted chocolate and spilling it all over your frozen vegetables or your ice cream or any of that other stuff. Although, ice cream with some chocolate on top doesn't sound so bad. Anyways, I digress. I have a sweet tooth, like many of you, and so we're going to go ahead and work on that sweet tooth right now. So, like I said, first step, you want to make sure this fits. Second step, you're gonna get your double boiler ready. And one of the hardest things about this recipe in the book was, how do I even explain a double boiler? It's really difficult to explain. And so I'm gonna show you. Right back here, I have a small pan, and on top of the small pan, I have a heat-safe bowl. And what I've done is I've put just a little bit of water inside of the small pan, and it will simmer, and the steam will actually rise up, and it will melt the chocolate, and so you're not burning it. So what you're going to do is you're going to set up your double boiler. You can absolutely also do this in the microwave in 10-second increments, but you're gonna put in a 1/4 cup of dark chocolate chips or semi-sweet chocolate chips and a teaspoon of our coconut oil or any oil that you choose to use. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that because I'm pretty sure it looks like it's all melted. You're just gonna wanna stir it around, make sure it doesn't burn. And you guys saw me on Rachel Ray last week, you already know that I pretty much can't feel my fingertips after all this cooking, so I can just grab it right off of the pan, but I recommend use your oven safe mitts. So what we have here is some yummy melted chocolate, And what the coconut oil will do is, this is gonna start to harden pretty quickly if you don't have any oil in it. But the coconut oil or the olive oil will actually keep it from melting, and it also gives it this nice little sheen, so that's nice. Looks very pretty. Next thing we need is to slice up our banana. I forgot my knife, let me grab that. Got my pretty Wishif knife here. I did a Q&A yesterday and somebody asked me what's your favorite knife to use, and this gorgeous knife Wishif sent to me, and I'm obsessed with it. It's absolutely fantastic. So we're gonna peel our banana and then we're gonna slice it. I like to cut off the ends, use those as chef's treats later. I'll, you know, spear them with a fork, and I'll dip them in the leftover chocolate. Chef's treats are great. So you want 8 rounds. You see what I'm doing? Yep. And if you're just joining us, we are making strawberry banana bonbons. Now we're going to place the bananas on our parchment paper. Pretty easy so far, right? And hey, you know, you can have the kiddos do this as well, because you can use a butter knife to cut these. So we've got our 8 set up here and ready for us, and some chef's treats later for me. And now we need our strawberries. And I know strawberries can be difficult to find during the winter months. I actually have frozen strawberries here. We're gonna stick it all into the freezer. It's completely fine, and it's nice because they've already been trimmed for me. So if you have fresh strawberries at home, you just wanna trim them. You can see, so you've got a nice flat surface here, and we're just gonna place them on top. Pretty easy, right? And this will help me curb my sweet tooth. It will help you curb your sweet tooth, be able to stay on track. All right. We're almost done here. Now the last step is we're going to take our melted chocolate. And again, we've melted this. It's a 1/4 cup of either dark or semi-sweet chocolate chips and a teaspoon of coconut oil. We've melted it. Like I said earlier, you can do this in the microwave. Just put it in a heat-safe bowl and do it in 10-second increments. Make sure you stir it every single time or it will burn. And burnt chocolate is just, it seems so wrong, right? Okay, so we can see what we're doing. Now we're just going to cover our strawberries and bananas with chocolate. And the key here is you kind of wanna nudge it down because the chocolate will hold the strawberry to the banana. Here we go. I melted a little bit of extra chocolate just so you guys could see it. Aren't these pretty? I'm gonna show you the picture from the book here in a minute. My food stylist, Cindy, made these look so stunning, but I think she'd be proud of me today. These look just about as good. And don't worry if you have little splatters of chocolate, because once they freeze, chef's treat again. All right. Oh, these are gonna be so good. My daughter loves these. And we already know most people love frozen bananas. And frozen strawberries don't get too dense and hard, and so they're actually really great as a nice little snack. But if you say you don't like strawberries, you can just skip them altogether. You can put your favorite berry on. Say you don't like bananas, again, you can just skip them altogether and just dunk your strawberries in them. Just do half the strawberry though. Okay. And then we're almost done here. Ooh, it's hot. Oh, bummer. Got a little bit on my fingers. I have to eat the chocolate. Oh. Right, this guy's slipping. Here we go. Look how pretty these are. I'm gonna make sure that they're all gonna stay. The chocolate is already starting to harden. It helps because my strawberries are cold. But again, if you're using fresh strawberries, don't worry about that. They're gonna freeze up nicely for you. Don't these look so pretty? I actually really love the splattering. So the chocolate just drips down and it will hold everything together, and then you eat it like a little bonbon. And I have promised to show you the beautiful picture inside the cookbook, Lose Weight by Eating Detox Week. All right. These are only 57 calories each. How beautiful is that picture? And I go over the entire recipe in here for you. In this new cookbook, for the last cookbook, Lose Weight by Eating, a lot of you guys were asking for more nutritional information. So this cookbook will have your calories, fat, your sugar, your carbohydrates, protein, fiber, saturated fat. It has it all in here for you. We did all of the math for you so you can see it. The book is for sale right now. It's a great deal on Amazon. It's 35% off right now. You can also pick it up at Barnes & Noble and barnesandnoble.com, target.com, walmart.com, harpercollins.com, and many wonderful independent bookstores. We love our independent bookstores. So make sure to order your copy of the book if you don't already have it. If you do have it, flip to page 253 so you can join in and make some of these wonderful dessert treats. Make sure to check out the website, loseweightbyeating.com. If you're watching this from a different page, make sure to follow me at Lose Weight by Eating with Audrey Johns on Facebook. And stay tuned for more of these yummy treats from my new cookbook, Lose Weight by Eating Detox Week. Thanks so much for spending some time with me. I am going to go and sit on the couch and watch trash programming and eat all of these bonbons all by myself because they're low calorie and they are metabolism boosting, and I can. So that's what Lose Weight by Eating is all about, being able to enjoy what you really want to enjoy in a healthy new way. I hope to see you back real soon, and happy cooking.